I'm going to make this real short and sweet because a lot of y'all ain't going to agree with what I got to say, but I got to say it. Jeblonski Green, in my opinion, is the best returning defensive lineman in HBCU football. Period. A lot of people want to go DeMars at Prairie View A&M, and understandably so. He's a baby Aaron Donald. I think we can all agree there. But I also think that Jeblonski is too. And he's not getting enough attention, nor is he getting enough credit for what he was able to do while not even being on the field from week one. He came in midway and was able to make the impact that he did. See, at 6'3", 265 pounds, Jeblonski literally disrupts your offensive line. He wreaks havoc. He's a gap splitter. That's what he does. Another strength he has, his hands. They are constantly fighting, constantly moving. His third strength, his high motor, right? That cannot be duplicated with defensive linemen in football. It just can't. Not every defensive lineman is going to have a high motor, right? Jeblonski, you will see plays of Jeblonski. Sometimes he doesn't win the battle up front, but you know what? He keeps going because of his motor, and he's still able to make the play even when he doesn't win the matchup at first off of the line of scrimmage. That's what makes him so scary. And now with the year under his belt, another year under his belt, right? With all that experience that he took from last year, with him really putting himself on the map as a legitimate NFL prospect from his performance in the Celebration Bowl, expect him to get double-digit sacks. That's my expectation for him right now. I'm pretty sure that's his expectation as well. Expect him to be in the double-digit sack range. But let me just read out some of the stats from what he did last season, right? 38 tackles. 22 of them were tackles for loss. Because remember, he disrupts offensive lines. That's what he does. Every other play on this man's highlight tape is him in the backfield getting a running back for a tackle for loss, or whoever it is for a tackle for loss. He's very consistent in that aspect. He always in the backfield. He's never driven back. 8.5 sacks. 1 fumble recovery. 2 forced fumbles. One of them was in the Celebration Bowl. Again, what I mentioned earlier, he didn't win the matchup at first, but that high motor of his allowed him to come back in the frame, force Shador to get a fumble, and to set up the Bulldogs for a go-ahead score in Mercedes-Benz Stadium at the Celebration Bowl. As a former defensive lineman, I love watching his tape. I love watching this man play. He's that good. He's that good. And of course, people don't really want to give the man his credit because he's in the MEAC, right? But we'll focus on everybody in the SWAC. Now, see me, I make a lot of content on the SWAC, especially Jackson State, but I also have plenty of videos with South Carolina State, and I'm going across the MEAC because they've been disregarded for too long. Jeblonski Green is an NFL prospect. As a matter of fact, I think he's going to be just as good as Javon Hargrave. Better than Javon Hargrave. Let me say that. No disrespect to Javon when I say that. Obviously, it's all love out of that. But better than Javon Hargrave, right? And for those of you who don't know who Javon Hargrave is, I think he was the last defensive lineman a few years ago that South Carolina State put in the NFL. 3rd round pick, 89th overall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, now currently with the Philadelphia Eagles. Jeblonski Green is that good. He's good enough to go 3rd round. He's good enough to be no later than a day 2. No later than a day 2 guy. Let me say that. He's that good. All offensive coordinators of the SWAC, if y'all don't want to take this video serious, fine. That's on you. You're going to find out the hard way. Just like the MEAC had to find out the hard way last season. But all the fans out there who's still going to be asking who South Carolina State got, who still don't know about the absolute dogs that South Carolina State alone has. If you don't want to take this video serious, that's fine. But just know I did my part in warning you. Jeblonski Green is going to the league in 2 more years. He has 2 more years of eligibility left, of course. That's all I had to make this video to say, man. I just feel like it's a robbery. It's highway robbery that this man has not gotten the credit that he deserves. I mean, he's first team all MEAC. You feel me? Did not start week 1. Like, he wasn't in the picture week 1. Came on through the season and just dominated. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. y'all better pay attention, bro. Y'all better pay attention. Because y'all know, Jackson State fans, y'all know I love y'all. You know, y'all are the main reason why my channel is as big as it is now. But trust me, when I say I will always go for the home team first. You know, I'm a Carolina boy. I always have been, always will be. I'm going to always go with the home team first now. So just know, just like I hype y'all, I'm gonna hype the home team up too. So hey, shout out to Jeblonski. If y'all want to go follow him on social media, you can do so. I have that picture up for y'all to see. With that being said, you're watching the CFL podcast. I go by the name of Kobe. Look out for that boy next season because he is coming to a stadium near you. And when he's coming with a full heart of hatred towards your quarterback. And he will end up on his behind if y'all ain't careful. But hey, I go by the name of Kobe. I'm out.